5 real ways to make money online with ChatGPT, coming from someone who has quit a lucrative affiliate marketing job to test all these side hustles that the gurus on YouTube talk about to figure out which ones actually work.
None of them do.
Now, I see a lot of people online sharing generic ways to make money using AI, and some of them are actually really good, but a lot of them are just kind of fantasy and speculation. And I've had people in my comments asking me personally how I use ChatGPT to help make money online, so I'm finally breaking it down. Real stuff, no gimmicks, and you can steal any of these ideas for yourself if you want.
Thanks, I will.
And this isn't one of those type in a prompt, get rich type of videos. I'm gonna show you 5 legit ways to use ChatGPT to help build yourself a home-based income, including a few that I use every single day myself. So if you're a content creator or a freelancer, or you're just trying to start your first home-based business, this might be the exact tool that you need in your life. Okay, so I'm gonna start with what's already making me money, and then walk you through 2 other ideas that I think are actually a little bit easier than what I'm doing, a lot less effort, a lot more potential for earnings. And to be honest, if I had to start over again from zero, I would probably start with those 2 first. But let's get started on number 1. Number 1 is Pinterest affiliate marketing. This, for me, is completely dominated by ChatGPT. I use it in almost every single portion of this business, and I have been able to make money every single day using this method. And I've talked about it on my channel, but I will eventually do a full breakdown of my full process, but I'll give you kind of a glimpse as to how I use ChatGPT to make this whole thing work. So I essentially use ChatGPT in order to come up with ideas, in order to discuss keywords, those types of things, and then I decide on what I'm gonna build an article about. Then I go to YouTube and I find a video that I think would work very well for that. I go to the actual video, I go down to more, I go to show transcript, and I copy and paste this transcript. I put it into ChatGPT and ask it to write me a full article, which is what all of this content is, a full article based on that specific video. So it helped me get the idea, it helped me write the article based on the video. So now I have a really great piece of content on my blog that I can go ahead and share on Pinterest to drive traffic to it. And again, I use ChatGPT for that. I can just copy the URL to that, go to my Pinterest pin prompts project. Wow, say that 5 times real fast. Go to my Pinterest pin prompts project that I've already kind of trained, and all I have to do is copy and paste that URL into ChatGPT, and it will come up with the image prompt that I'm gonna use to make the actual pin image. It's also gonna come up with the 4 titles and 4 descriptions for those images. So that's what it looks like. I put in the URL to that specific video. It makes a Pinterest pin prompt that I can go to Ideogram, copy this, paste that right in Ideogram, and it makes 4 images. That's another AI program. And that's why I asked it to create 4 titles and 4 descriptions based on whatever URL I used. So then I just go to Pinterest and I add that as a pin, upload it here. Then I can just copy and paste the title, copy and paste the description, add the destination link here, rinse and repeat over and over and over again. Doing this enough times is gonna drive traffic to this blog that was completely pretty much written with AI. All the titles and descriptions were made with AI, specifically ChatGPT, and then I use Ideogram in order to make the actual images. These awesome images right here are made with AI. And you can do these with the new ChatGPT. You can get images now with the new ChatGPT that have really good images and high quality text that's spelled correctly. It's just a little bit slower, a little bit harder. I still prefer Ideogram, but if you don't want to pay for 2 platforms, ChatGPT will do all of this stuff for you. I monetize those blogs then with display ads and affiliate programs, and I make money every single day thanks to ChatGPT in this method. Okay, the next thing I use ChatGPT for in my daily business is YouTube. Now I have multiple YouTube channels. You're watching one of them right now, and this channel makes me money every single day in ad revenue and in affiliate revenue. And I also have another channel that makes money in ad revenue and affiliate revenue, and I'm building lots of other channels that I'm slowly building, which will do the same things. And I use AI in lots of different ways for different channels, and let me explain. So this channel, I pretty much just talk. Like none of this is really scripted right here. I just blab into the camera and talk, but I do use ChatGPT on this channel to help me sometimes with the intros or with the ideas or with the hook, because in YouTube, the very most important part of your actual video, title and thumbnail are probably the most important part, but the most important part of your actual video is that hook. Those first few seconds, when someone finally clicks on your video, what do you say right there in the hook to keep them watching? I oftentimes always use ChatGPT in order to write the hooks on a lot of my videos. So a lot of these intros, the hooks were completely written, or in most cases, I got help writing those hooks with ChatGPT. But some of my other channels, I rely very heavily on ChatGPT. So here is one I'm just starting right now. I created a website called Remote Jobs Roulette to find people that don't want to try to build their own business online because it's hard. They can go find an actual remote job so they can still kind of live that lifestyle. Shameless plug. But I created a YouTube channel all about it. So Remote Jobs Roulette, and I am pretty much using AI to write the entire script for these, not just the hook. I'm using ChatGPT to figure out the ideas, to figure out the intros and the hooks, and then to write about the different jobs that I find. And I'm using AI to actually make the website, and I'll talk about that more in a little bit. But in my YouTube journey, I use ChatGPT specifically to help me with lots of different parts of my YouTube business, and my YouTube business makes me okay money every single day, and I'm super pumped about it, and it's growing. And there are AI programs where you can pretty much just say, make me a video, and it spits out a video. I don't think those things are quite there yet, but AI certainly can help you make great videos, especially great hooks and titles and in the descriptions and the tags that you use. All that stuff can be outsourced to ChatGPT. Okay, now moving on to the next thing that I use ChatGPT for a lot. And again, going back to this channel, I actually built the website Remote Jobs Roulette using ChatGPT. Yes. Now I built it essentially on a WordPress platform, but this entire section here was all built with ChatGPT. The available offers, this whole thing right here was all built with ChatGPT. The Remote Jobs Roulette, the entire namesake of the website itself, this whole thing that pulls remote jobs in and puts them on my site and uses AI in order to simplify them, all of this was built using ChatGPT. I talk to it like a human and say, when I click the button, I want a spinning wheel and I want a display box that says spinning, fetching, blah, blah, blah. And then I want you to show 3 remote jobs randomly, and I want you to use AI to simplify what it finds in that remote job, and I want you to put a button to go view the job, and I want you to put a button to allow the person to save it via their email. Like, I'm talking to ChatGPT like that, and I'm using it to code things like complete websites that I'm building businesses around. And I also use this idea on a much smaller basis. So here's another example. Here's another website I built. A lot of this stuff on here is built with AI. YepI'mReady.com. I have a tools section, and I built every single one of these tools with AI. And here's an example that I've used in my videos a lot of times. This is an insulting BMI calculator. Now this widget right here that it's displaying all my tools, build it with AI, ChatGPT specifically. But if I go to this insulting BMI calculator, which I built with AI, I told it to make me an insulting BMI calculator and gave it some examples. Now this calculator, in my opinion, is a lot more fun and shareable on social media than just a blog post is. So I share these types of things on social media, on Pinterest specifically, and I talk about them here on YouTube. People see them on YouTube, people see them on Pinterest, and they think, I want to check my BMI, and I think it's funny that it's going to insult me when it does it. So then that drives traffic to the website. So making little tools, making websites themselves, making little widgets and fun shareable things is super easy now with AI. I'm pretty much obsessed with it, and building these types of things and then talking about these types of things on social media drives traffic to the blogs, and those blogs can make money through display advertisements and through affiliate offers. Don't sleep on this. This is the future right here, I think. It's amazing what you can build now using ChatGPT. Okay, let's move on to one that's kind of goofy, but I think definitely deserves to be talked about, and that is outsourcing things on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. Now, I used to do some Fiverr stuff, made a few $100s here and there from it. Haven't really been doing much lately, but I just created a gig here just to give you kind of an example. Bear with me. You can use AI to do some pretty amazing things, and people think it's really difficult when it really isn't that hard. And here's a silly example. I just put this gig up where I will turn a picture of you, essentially here's a picture of me. I use ChatGPT to turn that picture of me into a baby, and then I use another AI program in order to make that baby talk. You may have seen viral talking baby videos of your favorite celebrities online. These are a bit complicated to make using multiple right? Now this is a stupid, silly thing, and it actually hasn't made any money yet. I just put it up here within the last few days, kind of as an example for this video, but heck, we'll see what happens with it. But a lot of people think all these different AI programs are insanely hard to use. So the reason why I made this gig is because a buddy of mine came to me and said, have you seen these baby videos on YouTube? How hard are they to make? It took me 5 minutes. I used ChatGPT to make this image of the baby that looks like me wearing my hoodie, wearing my hat. Used another AI called Hedra.com where you can upload that video and it turns it into a talking baby with the voiceover. It's amazing, but it takes me 5 minutes and it took me about $1 to make a single video. So then you can go on places like Fiverr and Upwork and say, I will make those viral talking baby short videos that you're seeing online. I'll make you one for $10. It's going to cost you $1 and you're going to charge $10. The idea is that with AI tools, some people are slow to grab a hold of them, or some people are slow to understand how to use them, and they would rather just let someone else understand it. So my buddy, I could teach him how to do this, but instead he said, can you please make me some of these for his real estate business? He sent me some money and said, could you make a few of these for me? And it cost me about $1 to make it, and he's gonna pay about $10 per video for me to make them. So using AI to outsource things that one, people are not sure how to do, or two, people are just too lazy to do. Dumb example, but it's a real world example that I'm actually kind of doing right now. In the final way, digital products or creating products using ChatGPT in order to sell in a bunch of different ways. And let me kind of explain on this one, because this one, in my opinion, is the way that most people online are making money, especially on like YouTube and Instagram. All these influencers, this is how they're making money online. They're building a social media following and then selling that social media following things, like their own info products, their own courses, their own memberships. And these things used to be really, really hard to make. Not anymore with ChatGPT. You can literally just say, make me a YouTube course about how to grow a YouTube channel. And it'll just spit out a course that you could sell for $4.99 on every one of your YouTube videos. If you go to make money online and you see most of the videos, you're gonna find out that most of them have digital products that they're selling. And a lot of these people will talk about how much money they're making on their YouTube channels. And a lot of the times the money that they're making from their digital products and courses is so much bigger than what they're making from affiliate products and from ad revenue on the videos. Digital courses are insanely easy to make right now with ChatGPT. They're insanely profitable. Once you make it once, there's no other overhead on it. You put it on a platform that allows people to go in, log in, you capture their email address, you send them their product, and then you email them different products every time you have a new one. You rinse, repeat, and you literally could make millions of dollars doing this. You can also do things like Amazon KDP. You can ask ChatGPT to make you books that you can then sell online via Amazon KDP, or t-shirt designs that you can then go ahead and upload to Amazon through the merch program and make money through Amazon Merch on Demand. And I started this channel and I pretty much made it my pact that I would just kind of give away information for free and I wouldn't gatekeep anything, and I didn't have any courses to sell. So I don't feel comfortable actually selling a digital product. I don't feel comfortable actually having my own course or my own membership program, but I know that if I did, I would probably be making at least 2 or 3 times more than what I'm making right now.
What an idiot!
I have people asking me to pay for one-on-one coaching occasionally, or asking if I have a membership platform, or if I have a school community. If I had any of those things, and even a small portion of my audience was paying for them, I would be making so much more money, but I'm an idiot. So I'm telling you not to be an idiot. Right now with ChatGPT, you can make unlimited courses, unlimited membership content, unlimited newsletter emails to charge for your email or put ads in your email. There's so many ways to use ChatGPT to make money right now. And if I was starting over again, maybe I wouldn't do it in the same way. Maybe I would create some channels where I'm giving away info and then selling a product at the end of it. If I were willing to do that, I'd probably be making a lot more money than I am right now. But this is what I've chose to do on this channel, so I'm going to continue being an idiot.
You're so good at it.
So that's my current AI stack. Real tools, real income that I'm making every day, and a few ideas that are perfect for beginners and things that I would do differently probably if I had to start over from scratch. And let me know in the comments which one of these you're thinking about doing, or if you're using ChatGPT in your business in a completely different way. That would be really interesting to know, because you might give me or someone else watching these videos a new cool idea to try. And if you do like these ideas and you do like this sort of content, then please do all those things you're supposed to do to help a channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one.
I told you, he's an idiot.